question. Which statement about ionic and covalent compounds is correct? Okay, some covalent compounds can serve as electrolytes in water because electrolytes must have mobile ions. So what covalent compounds can serve as electrolyte? Give you an example. HCl. Okay, HCl is actually a covalent compound because it's made of two non-metals. But once you put in water, it will dissociate completely to form H plus aqueous and Cl minus aqueous. So these are the mobile ions that will allow it to conduct electricity. So the answer is A. Okay, just to make sure you understand why the rest are wrong, ionic compounds can conduct electricity in both solid and liquid states. It cannot conduct in solid state. Alright, I think you should know that, immobile. Okay, ionic bonds and covalent bonds cannot occur in the same compound. So maybe I just give you a simple example. Magnesium sulfate. Alright, so magnesium sulfate is made up of magnesium 2 plus and sulfate. Right, so they are ions, but the sulfate, you can break it up into this structure. Right, so sulfate would have covalent bonds within it. So covalent and ionic bonds can occur in the same compound like magnesium sulfate. Yeah. Okay, an ionic compound will have greater covalent character if the radius of the cation is large. So when you look at a cation, right? When you look at a cation, we are looking at the polarizing power of cation. Okay, I'll go and write down. Polarizing power of cation. Power of cation, which is actually dependent on the charge density. Alright, charge density. And charge density is proportional to charge over radius. Okay, charge over radius. Alright, so if you have so to have a greater covalent character, it must have a higher charge density. Right, so something with a higher charge density must have a high charge and small radius. Okay, so if it's a high charge and small radius, imagine that it's high charge and the radius is very small. So if we say it's a high charge density, it can probably polarize the anion much more easily. Right, it polarizes means it brings the electron cloud, pulls the electron cloud towards this. So when it distorts the electron cloud, it will have greater covalent character. So which means this statement is wrong. So it will have greater covalent character if the charge density is high and the radius is small. So this is definitely wrong. It should be radius of the cation is small. Alright.